Well, so we are back for part 7 of Chrono Trigger. We are currently loading the game. Yeah, there we go. We are currently in the future. We're looking for a way to get back to the year 1200 BC, since the gate was sealed behind us when we rebooted from that time period. So we've come back to the future, and I've made our way to the Keeper's Dome to see if the mysterious old man there can help us. And it's looking like he might not be home anymore. But this guy is. Balthazar leaves us with some information about the true nature of Lavos. Here it is. So you actually have to go all the way to the top to actually trigger the next part of the cutscene. And then you have to try to leave to trigger the rest of it. Have a little companion joined us here. Say hi, Tabby. She seems a bit tired. She's been quite a little hellion tonight so far, but I guess she's calmed down. Usual, we'll just keep the default. So we'll actually go to the present for our first stop. The Epoch is not mobile yet, so eventually we will be able to use it like an airship in the Final Fantasy games, but for now it's only able to transport to a specific spot, so we have to leave it there on that little peninsula for now. But our first stop here in the present will be Luca's house, because we can actually get, I believe, 2 pieces of equipment for Luca here. Yeah. The Tabin suit and the Tabin helm. And we should probably equip those right now. So yeah, the Tabin helm gives her a +10 to magic defense, which is pretty nice. And the Tabin suit gives her a +3 speed boost and also ups her guard to fire plus, of course, also gives her a pretty nice boost to her actual regular defense. And now we do have that extra Sarah Topper since Luke is not wearing it, so who should get that? Let's see. Marley already has one. So it looks like Ayla wins out. She has the lowest defense at the moment, so she'll get that Sarah Topper that Luca had been wearing. We could probably sell off some of our duplicate equipment while we're here too. But we could also introduce Ayla, and I think Frog we haven't introduced to CHRONO's mom yet, so we'll get their little scenes. So temporarily we'll swap Frog in. Odd of figure, I hear you, buddy. Alright, so we'll switch back to Ayla for now. We could at some point soon go. I think it might be the getting the time machine that triggers the new to show up at the Laruba rooms in prehistoric times, which allows us to change characters' names. So we'll do that sometime soon too, to give Marley and Frog their rightful names. So we'll sell off all but one of this stuff. We'll probably want to hang on to one ruby vest. Well, Ayla still has one equipped, so that's fine. Actually, we could give Ayla a mist robe too, since Luca's not using that anymore. Again, I like to keep one of each thing in inventory. So just we can equip her through the Actually, let's check out, I forgot we had that Lumen robe. That probably should go to Marley, because she has the lowest defense, again. So yeah, we'll give that to her, and then we'll give a mist robe to Ayla. Yeah, that works. Okay, so the next thing we should probably do is go back one more click on the time dial to the medieval era, and we can charge up some of the sealed boxes now that we have the powered up pendant. There is one in here, which I don't think we can charge up. I think we just get this one automatically. And that's a magic ring, which we'll probably want to put that on Luca. Give her a nice magic boost. Next time we might have Marley in the party. We should drop some magic tabs on her to catch her magic skill up a little bit. Okay, so that sunken desert, that appears in this time period if you tell that person in the Kingdom of Zeal that we saw in the last part to secretly plant the plant they were growing. Okay, so for these we want to say no. We want to talk to it, but then say no at the prompt, because that will actually charge up the item, so when we go to the present day, we can get the charged version of it. And then we can actually come back to medieval times and get the regular version also. So I think, is there a box in the woods? I know there is in the present day woods. That might be another one that we only get one shot at. We can't charge up. Get our free shelter while we're here. Yeah, that one I guess just appears in the medieval period. Hopefully that didn't screw us up though. Well, we'll find out when we go to the present day. So I think there's a box in the castle here too. I forget which tower it's in. Nope. No, not there. It might be the left-hand tower. There it is. So say no to that. And then we want to go to the inn in Guardia Village, or Truce Village. There's one more box there that we can charge up. And there's actually one in the Hecarim Cave in the present day too. So I think it's upstairs. Yeah. Alright, so I think that's all of them to charge. I suppose in the grand scheme we could have just gone to medieval times first and just gotten the tab and equipment on our second trip to, or on what would have been our first trip to the present day. But, whatever. So some of the boxes we charged up get moved around the buildings they're in. There they are. So yeah, we get the powered up version of these elemental armors. And then we can go back to the past and open the chests again in the past and get the non-powered versions also. Which is nice to have an extra elemental absorbing armor, especially for one particular boss battle that'll be coming up relatively soon. We'll get the one at the inn first. Where is the inn? There it is. Blue mail, so then the red mail should be in the castle. Oops. Oh. It's alright. We can get a couple tech points. Free shelters in the present day, unfortunately. So I think the other box here is, yeah, now we have that log across the path, so we have to go to that one via the time gate from the end of time. I think we might need to swap Marley back in for this. Yeah. So, before the rest of this scene, let's grab that. Box up here. Actually, did the treasure chests get refilled up here too? Let's see. I guess they do. And they have better items than they did when we got them in the beginning of the game. I guess this is maybe just the first opportunity we've had to see those chests in the present day. Missed one there. Viper Eater, that's a good item. And a Mega Elixir. So let's actually equip some of those armors. These are all the same, they just have a different element that they absorb. So actually, for the time being, let's match them to the character's elements, just cause. Robo will get the black one, and I think, yeah, for Luca, the Tabin vest is or Tabin suit rather is actually better than the red vest. Eventually, we will want to have items to absorb one particular element on all characters. I usually use fire, so we'll hang on to it, and we'll want to get the red vest from the past also. Hyper Eater. Yeah, that chest is actually a story element for towards the end of the game. That's actually the courtroom there. I guess they took out the chests in the kitchen since the medieval era. Here that we didn't get already, but may as well check. Yeah, we got that already. Oh, this guy. Yeah, nice job with our defense there, buddy. I'm not paying those court fees. Alright, so I think we're done there. So we'll actually go back to... Actually, we'll get the chest in the Hackern Cave before anything, so we don't forget that. I forget what item that is. But probably something we want. Let's give Marley a couple magic tabs while we're here, too. Alright, should be good for now. So we can get back into the Hackern Cave from here, somewhere. We should be able to trigger going into that. There it is. That vortex. As the game calls it, it looks like a whirlpool to me. I guess they're pretty much the same thing. And it actually spits us out at the beginning of the cave, but I think all the enemies are gone. So we can just run through it. Wall ring, that's a reflect ring, basically. I forget what the dash ring does, actually. Let's find out. No, speed +3, so let's give that to Robo. Eventually he will get a permanent speed boost during one of his side quests, so we can eventually give him a different accessory item. But for now, we'll stick with the speed boosting ones for Robo. Alright, so go back to the epoch and go back to the past once again. This is like a little bit of a busy work part of the game when you get the time machine and you're then able to get all these chests. There is actually one more set of chests that can be charged and collected twice, but they're on a continent that we don't have accessible until we're able to fly the epoch. Those two. While we're here, let's just see if the noob shows up in Frog's Woods here. Let's see him. Occasionally a noob does show up here, but it's a little more reliable to find them in the hunting ground in prehistoric times. One more check. Nope. Yeah, we'll just go to the medieval era to fight a few noobs to get Ayla that charm ability. Alright, so where do we want to go here? The castle and the inn in town. So the vest version of those armors is weaker, and there's no point in equipping them on anybody now, but there is at least one boss fight where having that extra absorbing item will come in handy. Okay, so from here, let's go all the way back to the, well, actually first let's go to the end of time and see if we can get the last chest in Guardia Woods that the log fell in front of in present day, so we'll go to the end of time. Gaspar here wants to talk to us. Yep, there it is. Power ring, that's a nice item. We'll put that on Chrono in place of his power scarf. And we could always give a power scarf back to Ayla, but even though she doesn't have the charm spell yet, she will soon. So we'll keep that charm top on her. So yeah, again, this gate is completely blocked off from the other side now. It's too bad we don't have anybody in our party who could cast a fire spell and maybe get that log out of the way, but where would we find somebody like that? Let's just see if Specchio's form has changed now. He's still the ogre form. Alright, so we can check and see if that new that changes names is in the runes here yet. Nope. I thought it was when you get the time machine that he shows up, but it must be, well, obviously, it's later in the game. So let's actually put Luca back in also. And we'll go new hunting in the hunting grounds here. We primarily just want to wait until it rains and find the new to fight. We'll want to do that a few times. Alright, start raining. There we go. Alright, so he's not there. There he is. Nice. So I actually don't remember if you can meet him more than once in one trip to the hunting grounds. I feel like you might have to step out and step back in to get him to respawn again. Don't quote me on that, but it's just as easy either way, I suppose. So this is one of the other potential spots the new can show up. So, not there. Not there, so he must be in that third spot. Which hopefully we can get to while it's still raining. There he is. And we'll do that same combination, since that worked well. So let's actually wait till it rains again before leaving and going out. Or leaving and coming back in, rather. Just see if the new shows up again. Okay, there we go. Yep, there he is down there. Gotta run, gotta run. Got him. This has the side effect of building up our stock of trade items, too, so when the ruby armor becomes available, I don't think it is yet, but we could check that. But when the ruby armor does become available, we shouldn't have any problem getting a few sets. So we should just need 3 or so. We'll make it 4, I guess, to make sure we get it. But yeah, 3 to 4 more times ought to do it. Okay. Not there. Not there. Must be in the third spot. Which is kind of out of the way from the other two. Ah, missed him. I don't think he was there anyway. Let's step out and go back in just to make sure he spawns. Maybe he only shows up once in each location before you have to reset it. there. There he is. This is a little annoying, but it's certainly not the worst grinding I've ever had to do in a game. Yeah, actually, we could get away with just 2 more times with the new, and then just fight a couple basic enemies, like in the mountain where we first come into this time period, or something like that. The other enemies in the hunting range don't seem to drop tech points. Ah, hung up on the scenery. Here he is. Generally speaking, this really is like the only real dedicated grinding I tend to do in this game. Again, it's well balanced, and you really don't need to at any point. I just want to make sure we have the charm for the next couple of parts of the game we're going to. So yeah, we'll just do one more new battle, and then we'll hit that canyon where we first enter this time period, and just get the last few tech points we need there. Anytime. There we go. Alright, there he is. Gotta go fast. Okay, so we should just need 8 more on Ayla here. So, I guess there's a couple places we could go. We could go to the canyon, we could go to the forest maze, and whatever the cave in the middle of that is. We could go to these mountains, actually. Might as well do that, since it's closest. I guess the flying guys there don't respawn, but these rock guys do. Oh, I did it. Nice. Okay, so I guess we're done. We'll stop by Ayla's hut to rest up, and then we'll make our way to, what is it? Is it 1200 or 12,000 BC? It'll say on time machine when we go back to it. And Kino, I guess, is going to watch us sleep, so thank you for that. How's Ayla looking for 205? Marley needs 355 for her next one. Yeah, so the other characters are relatively even. So we might as well just leave Luca where she is for now. Oh, it's 12,000 BC. Not that it matters, but... Anyway. So this time we actually want to go here. We didn't actually go to this cave the first time we were in this time period, but, save here. Now the ladder should be down, yeah. Oh, I forgot he has weapons. We'll get another Lumen robe for Ayla. We'll get as many of those as we can. Yeah, so we'll just kind of get as much as we can now, and we can come back here with more money. So, all hail the glow helm. Actually, we could put the red mail on Ayla, so I guess we didn't need that Lumen robe yet. Or we only really need it for completion's sake. Actually, we didn't need it at all because we already had one from somewhere. So let's actually just go back to the guy and sell that other Lumen robe. Fortunately, we wasted some money on it. Let's just see if there's anything else that's worth selling. Yeah, these barrier items I never really bother with, so let's sell those off. And the full ethers and the elixir. I'll keep the elixirs, but I think, because they are worth a lot, I think I will go ahead and sell off the full ethers for now. And try to get some of this other equipment. Get the one for Frog. So yeah, that actually supersedes the Masamune, so we can put a different item on him. And what do we want? We could do the Power Scarf. Hit Ring is kind of useless on him. Defender he doesn't really need. Yeah, might as well just do the Power Scarf. Spoiler, kinda. It's not really a spoiler to any story parts, but eventually we do get the Masamune powered up, and it becomes, eventually, Frog's most powerful weapon. In other words, we're definitely going to the Beast's Nest. I shouldn't have bothered buying those glow helms, should I have? Because the specific reason we wanted the charm ability at this point is that the enemies here have a better helmet than that glow helm and most of the helmets we'll get for a pretty decent chunk of the game coming up. Oh well. I actually missed the notification. Did I get the item there? The weapons don't appear here. It's wasteful, but just to make sure. So that's it, the Rainbow Helm. Or Arbo Helm. Let's try once more on that first one, just to make completely sure. Because we want to get as many of those as possible. Alright, we did get 2 of them. Good. So, yeah. So let's back out and sell off some of those glow helms. We'll keep one for collection's sake. Almost. We do have a lot of mid-eaters, so can get away with selling some of those. So, yeah, I think that's the full set of weapons from here. Save. do that. I meant to do a double tech. So just 2 more of those to light one. Yeah, we just need 2 more to have one for everybody. I actually forget if the tab and vest, or the tab and helm rather, is better or worse than the rainbow helm. I think the rainbow helm is actually better. Yeah, quite a bit better, actually. Although it does lower her magic defense, but I think she already has... Actually, Marley's is higher, but... So there's a boss fight up here. Let's actually back out. We'll have to fight those 2 sets of beast fights again. But we can back out and use the inn. And we can actually get 1 more set of rainbow helms. And eventually sell those off. While we're here, let's just see if we can get that flash mail. Which we don't need, but again, for completion's sake. No, not quite enough. What could we get away with selling off here? I know, I probably will regret not having those, but... Oh, we should have sold off that extra glow elm. Alright, well. Alright, that works. So we got everything. And yeah, those rainbow helms will be good for a while. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could just keep farming these guys. So you get decent equipment. You get the rainbow helms, you get decent tech points from them, too. Ooh, didn't get it. doing on their skills here. So you can charm something from each of these guys during this boss fight, and I kind of forget what they are. Oh, the mermaid cap, I think that's just a water version of the rainbow helm. Ooh, that did big damage to that guy. Charm the imp. Speed tab. That's nice because there aren't that many of those available in the game. Wait. Yeah. Come here. Adrian just walked in. Here, come sit here. There we go. Alright, so I just need to charm the red beast. Oh, an elixir. Oh, that's nothing to sneeze at. Alright, so let's get another fire sword on the blue beast. Taken out. So what can we do here? I think the red beast probably absorbs fire. Let's test that. Just fire is ineffectual on it. So let's see, what can we do? Try to drill kick on it. Try the Hypno Wave, see if we can put either of these to sleep and then concentrate on the other. Well, he actually got the sleep spell to work on the red beast. Well, that just woke it up. Oh well. Say hello, Wade? Yeah, she is. Oops, oops, oops. Oops, sorry. Alright. Alright, I won't pick you up. Get comfy. I'll just have Ayla, or Luca rather, do a tonic on Chrono. Ayla could use her MP restored. Thanks for that. I meant to put that on Ayla. That red beast can't have that much HP left. Sorry. Just adjusting a couple of friends here. There's a dog outside. That's the neighbors. I just have these two ladies. Jeez, how many hits can this thing take? Finally. Alright, so the imp is kind of annoying even on his own because he has very high defense. And he keeps doing that. See if Volt Bite does anything to him, huh? Yeah, that did it. As long as we keep doing more damage than he heals. He shouldn't take too long. Volt Bite we used. Yeah, there we go. Somewhat annoying battle there. The mermaid cap again. It's just the rainbow helm, but with a water element instead of lightning. Alright, so these rubble things are worth quite a bit of tech points if you manage to kill them. And I think... let's just check everybody's... I'll keep Luca there for now. I'll actually swap, I think. Yeah, I'll swap Frog in for now. Maybe Marley? Let's do Frog first, and then we can put Marley in for other rubble battles. Actually, I should have left Ayla there for now, because you can actually charm items from these guys, too. So we'll swap Ayla back in after this. You can't charm anything from this anyway because it locks down your techniques and your items. And that has extremely high evade, and it tends to run away. But if you manage to kill it, this thing's worth 100 tech points. Of course, with your techniques locked down, you really just have to keep swinging and hoping that you can kill it before it runs. Critical hits help. There we go. We got that one. Yeah, 1,000 HP, experience, too. So we'll put Ayla in for the moment. That's not Ayla. Where is she? There she is. Could use a save point, too. I forget the way here. There's a chest down there. That's a weapon for Chrono. Yeah, most of these are like the next level of weapons that you would normally buy in a shop upcoming, but you can charm them from the monsters here, and you may as well do that. Yeah, you actually even get a decent amount of tech points from the regular enemies here. Okay, there's another rubble up there, and there's a chest, so we want to go to that other chain first. Nice one, Marley. Oh, the load helm, which is not as good as the rainbow helms, but we do want to put that alloy blade on ya boy Chrono. Let's put Robo in for this rubble. We haven't used Robo in a while. Nice. No misses. Should have put Ayla back in. So these guys have something worth charming too. I think we'll just leave Ayla in until we see a rubble. And then we can swap around to try to get some more techs. That is a welcome sight. Charm whatever these gargoyle dudes have. The big hand. That's for Robo. It's his next best weapon, but they really didn't work very hard on the name of that, did they? The big hand. CHRONO got confused. He's actually now going to be earning his ultimate spell, the Luminaire. Work our way around to get that chest. What are you doing under there? To give Robo his big hand. So we may actually want to go back around and get another chest there. I think I wasn't sure if that other chain was to where we're going or not. Yes, I think this down chain is where we want to go, so... Fortunately, the enemy encounters don't respawn while you're on the same screen, so it's just a matter of making our way over. Marley must be getting close to getting ice too. Yep, 5 more points. Alright, so there's a rubble. So we'll maximize this. We'll put Robo and Frog in for this rubble battle, because Marley will just get her technique anyway on the next battle. Load vest. Actually, that is worth putting on somebody, isn't it? I think Frog is gonna get it. Alright, so rubble time. goes. Come on. It's right there. It's a big rock. How hard is this thing to hit? There we go. Ah. Critical would be good. If anybody wants to critical. Frog, you're good at criticals. Ah. We'll let this thing run away. There we go. Thank you. Because I think those things do escape if you take too long beating it. Yeah, frog is almost at water too. So we'll go back to the Marley Ayla party for now. Once Marley gets ice too, we'll swap frog and have him get water too, since he's almost at that. Should have used that save point, but I think there's another one coming up. Another rubble. Who do we want to use? We'll do Frog and Robo again, because they were a little bit behind the others in tech points. Robo. Thought we were gonna get, you know, three hits in a row on it, but alas. Come on, somebody hit it. One more should do it. Thank you. Alright, so Frog is set with his. So let's do Luca and Marley, or Luca and Ayla rather. So these guys we should be able to get another item from. But go down here first. Pearl Edge, that's for Frog. Let's try Fire 2 for the first time, too. So I think those are all the weapons we can charm. from up here, so I think that's a good place to, you know, just continue swapping around characters instead of making sure Ayla's there for all of the non-rubble battles. I feel like there's a save point soon, so I know Chrono's almost out of MP, but... yeah, there's the save point right there. Let's actually make sure everybody's healed up, so... Is this the boss already here? If it is, we'll do this party. No, there's still another section. Let's just see how everybody's doing on their moves. Yeah, they're coming along. Time hat. It does have useful preventions for stop and slow, but yeah, this chain here goes up to the boss. Alright, so yeah, put Ayla in. So I actually forget if you can charm anything decent from this guy, so we'll try it. Another speed tab. I don't know if the hands have anything worthwhile. Alright, so what you want to do is take out the hands first, and Falcon Hit is good for that. wish I had that Uzi punch on Robo right about now. I feel like I usually have that by now. I'm probably not too far off from getting it either. I think I mentioned this in the last part, but the Confuse is a mistranslation. It's, in most other versions of the game, it's listed as Frenzy, which makes more sense. It's basically just a 4-hit combo. Oops. I can hit one more set of that, set of attacks before the arms come back. Infamous Immortal. That's a good wrestling nickname, isn't it? Since Chrono doesn't talk, I assume that when he walks forward there, his music just starts playing. So all the other characters in the scene can hear it. And that counts as his response. So that ruby knife is a quest item. It's not something that can be equipped by anyone. So we probably should stay at the inn because, yeah, we don't get automatically restored. Let's see how close Robo is to getting that Uzi punch. Yeah, pretty close. So I think we'll keep him where he is. Zeal is close to getting her next technique, too. Yeah, I kind of feel like we might as well stick with this party. Anything we want to get here. We could actually sell off the extra rainbow helms. Yeah, so we have 4 in stock. Let's sell 3 of them. We'll keep 1 just for potential reasons. Grab a couple extra ones of those. Make it even 20 for those. Hey, we remembered to leave the windshield wipers on the Epoch, you know, sticking up so they don't get frozen to the windshield. We remembered to do that, right? So I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to go back to these cities. I don't think anybody says anything different. Although we can get a tab from the new in Kajar. Let's just go there. Drop a save too. Alright, so we'll stop in here. Where is that new? He's in one of the back rooms. So again, we learned how to scratch the news back the last time we were in Zeal. In the palace, after we'd been here. So now we can use that to get a magic tip. And he doesn't even say thanks. I think this guy now sells the stuff we charmed from. Now we have to say no. Guess we have to go in and come out. I don't think there's anything we really need to buy from him. I think it's mostly just the items that we charmed from enemies on Mount Low. played Big Hand, Pearl Edge. Yeah, we got all of those. Although we could get a couple more of these load vests. Yeah, might as well. These full tonics too. Grab a few of those. Frog already has one, and Lucas Tabin suit is better than the load vest. Alright, that looks good. So what I think I'll do, looking at both the real clock and the time recording, I think we'll unlock the way to the Ocean Palace, and then we'll save the actual Ocean Palace dungeon for the next part. So basically what we have to do is, we can actually save right there, but those dudes don't want to talk. So we have to fight Dalton in the throne room, and then after we beat him, the way to the Ocean Palace opens. See if he has anything worth we'll see if he has anything worth charming. Also, power mule. I still don't know where the first one of that comes from. It always shows up in your inventory. I'm not sure exactly when, and I'm not sure where you get it, but... see if he does the Hecarim thing. Enters a state where you can't attack him without a big counterattack. I don't think this will work on him since he's a boss, but we'll try it. No. I guess maybe he's still in the counterattack state. I thought he came out of it. I guess he's... oh, is he only vulnerable to magic? I did a lot of damage. I did it. Oh, he went down. Alright, so this thing is not a time gate, even though it uses that graphic. It's actually the way to the Ocean Palace. So we'll back out, we'll find a recovery spring, and then we'll save and call it a day for today. I think there's one of those recovery springs somewhere in here. There it is. Okay. Alright, so that's a good place to stop, I think, for the time being. So yeah, we'll pick up with the Ocean Palace and some interesting events that happen after that next time. So yeah, thanks for watching. Join us for, what was this? This was part 7, so it'll be part 8 next time of Chrono Trigger. We might be able to finish the game in 10 parts. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. But we're kind of inching towards the end game a little bit. Still a ways to go, but yeah, we're getting there for sure. So yeah, have a good night. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we will see you for part 8 sometime soon. See ya.